But ladies and gentlemen, it's again a wonderful occasion to be here. We're giving out certificates to new companies with new products that are now being branded as Fijian made or Fijian grown, Fijian sown, Fijian packaged, Fijian processed. There are very different segments within the Fijian made regime that we put in place. As the PS has highlighted, it is a wonderful opportunity. I think what we need to do is firstly to inculcate within the minds of all Fijians that buying Fijian made product means a number of things. One of them, of course, means that you're helping a local company, a Fijian company, survive. What you're also doing at the same time is that you're creating jobs. What you're also doing is at the same time is you're reducing our imports, which means our foreign reserves goes up. When our foreign reserves goes up, our economy does well. When the economy does well, we all benefit. Your credit ratings from overseas agencies, whether it's World Bank, whether it's any commercial banking institution, if you have good foreign reserves, if the economy is doing well, the interest rate goes down. It increases the ability of government to be able to borrow, to build infrastructure requirements that we all are very keen to have put in place. At the same time, overall, it provides a very positive outlook for the private sector. We also need to be able to demonstrate to the people of Fiji, and I think this is critical, and not just to Fijians, but also those living offshore, that any Fijian-made product is of good quality, is of good standard. The reality is that we cannot compete with China, we cannot compete with Bangladesh, we cannot compete with the other larger manufacturers of any goods. What we can compete in though is things like standards, international best practices, environmental standards, having niche products. So not many countries can, for example, make virgin coconut oil. How we make the virgin coconut oil, where it comes from is how or what we market. At the same time, of course, not many large companies would want to come and sell to small markets or small volume based. That's where we come in the same way we see with our garment industry. They used to make large volumes, but obviously other countries have taken over. But what they have remodeled themselves into is making niche products, smaller volume based but higher pricing or competitive pricing. So we're in a very perfect position in the South Pacific. The Bainimarama government is trying to take advantage of that and position ourselves. We have our own new aircraft. We're going to see some new developments in the port sector, and I know that's a very critical point in terms of our ability to export, in terms of our ability to import, the turnaround times, etc. And you'll see some very positive announcements being made in that respect. We also at the same time, in terms of our financial institutions, we are creating a very, not just a stringent platform, but also the ability to create competition. We have a very good corporate tax rate in Fiji, 20%. You pay 33%, 35% in Australia. You pay personal income tax up to 47% in Australia. In Fiji, it's no more than 20%. Unless, of course, you earn more than $270,000, you pay a small social responsibility levy, and that's about it. Our labor force is well educated. Everybody speaks English. We have a skill base that does not exist perhaps elsewhere in the Pacific. We have a good infrastructure base, we have a good telecommunications base. All of this we can take advantage of. So we encourage all businesses, but please pay your taxes. It's very low tax. No need to hide things. But at the same time, government is providing a platform. Many of the companies here today have taken advantage of the government's relief on duty. So any plant and equipment that has been imported for the past 2 years now, for manufacturing purposes, you pay zero rate of duty. And we have seen a number of other products, and you'll see that in the next few months, that will be announced, that will be brought into the market, that has not been produced in Fiji before. And in fact, we have the potential to export it to Australia and New Zealand. As the PS has also highlighted, that the Pacific Island market itself is something that we should be focusing on also. Papua New Guinea has a bigger population based in New Zealand. Got 7 million people. The mobile penetration rate, for example, is only 30%. Enormous growth potential. There's a $15 billion gas pipeline being laid at the moment as we speak. Obviously enormous potential. They've already invested in Fiji. So we should take advantage of that. look at the incentives the government is providing you, and then we can work together with Ministry of Industry and Trade, and we can facilitate your business. No business is too small for us to help you. Please understand that. So even if you're a small manufacturer of honey or coconut oil, you may be making a particular brand of soap, or of course in the bigger field like shoes, oil, etc., we will be there to assist you also. So please let's work together in collaboration to ensure that your businesses do well, you employ more people, and that we work together to ensure that the Fijian economy does well. There's a lot of positive stories, there's a lot of investment going on this year, as you will see. We've got a $85 million investment going at the Pearl Hotel that starts next month. We've got MOMI starting in June, with the GPH being completed. These are the bigger ones, but there are other smaller investments that are taking place. And we're very excited about it. Government is pumping in about $420 million into road infrastructure. There's electrification taking place. There's also water supply taking place. So all of this combines together to position us well, and I urge you all to take advantage of the conditions that have been created. I hope some of you will be participating in the PNG trade delegation, and I think it will be very advantageous to you. And like I said, there's enormous potential there. Also, you can not just look at PNG, but other Pacific Island countries, and the various incentives provided through FIRCA in respect of that. Deluxe footwear.
Excellent. We are part of the family of Fijian Name.
Easy in Fiji Limited. JKV Group. Alina Distributors. MLS Trading Fiji Aroma Product Manufacturers. Nagan Engineering Limited. Pacific Coating Limited. Tranquil Textiles Fiji Pty Limited. These are the renewals. Comfort Home Furnishing Limited. Gosal Distributors Limited. Manubhai Industries Limited. Narcissus Plastics. KLL Coachwork Limited. Pacific Fishing Company Limited, Pepto. Kunja & Sons Oils Limited. Ranjit Garments Limited.